Okay. Oh, so the broadcast has started. So hello, everybody. Welcome to the live streaming of the Exploding
Oh my
Podcast.
gosh.
Yes. Oh my.
Hey, technically,
goodness.
hold on. Technically, Luke, this is my week. What are you doing?
I am usurping the power, Tyler. But
Oh,
anyways, if you want to, we're gonna clap on three for our synchronizers. Are you ready,
sure.
Tyler? We're
Yes.
gonna be like a cheerleader. Okay, why don't you
Okay.
count us off in whatever language you choose you want?
Hana, two, set.
Ow, that hurt my ears.
That
Okay,
was
so
Korean, everybody.
that was Korean, everybody. All right, so once again, hello, and welcome to the Exploding Podcast. My name is Luke. You can find me on Twitter at I Watch Star Wars. So I'm probably gonna turn on this overlay and turn on my lower third. Hello, there it is. And we are streaming live. I'm not using this microphone. I'm using this microphone. So we are here with very special guests here today on the Exploding Podcast.
Plural.
Very special guests, and we're gonna let them introduce themselves one by one. We get to see what.
You're gonna introduce our guest without introducing your co-host?
Oh, right. You know what? He kind of
Are you
introduced himself
serious?
first.
Right now?
Oh, wait. Let me look at my script real quick. Introduce Tyler. Okay, Tyler. So I'm joined here with my co-host, wonderful co-host. You know him, you love him. I guess you do. If you don't, then that's okay. Tyler, all the way from Oahu. So
Yes,
all the way
hello.
out in this.
Woo! Finally,
Hello,
we
welcome.
are doing a Google Hangouts on air for the Exploding Podcast, my original idea for the podcast, and it took us maybe 2, 3, 4 months to do this. So, again, hi guys, I'm Tyler at Titan1993. You can find me on Twitter at Titan1993 and on YouTube.com/TitanVideos, where I make K-pop reaction videos. Okay.
Wow, that certainly is a handful to say, Tyler. That is a lot. How
I'm
do you?
so used to saying
that. All right. Well, why don't we introduce our guests, our esteemed guests here? So we'll start off with introducing our friend. You know him. You don't love him, but you probably will love him after this one. Is Reuben Tate. Hello, Reuben.
Hey guys. Talking about whether or not we love Tyler as a co-host. I think we should make that a vote.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
I think that is
No.
totally fair. So why don't all in favor of not liking Tyler raise your hand? There's one. There's two. Perfect. Looks like we have lost.
Really?
does
I
not
vote
count.
that Tyler's the new host, though. Can we have another vote?
Oh man.
New host?
So-
Oh, that's
New
flattering.
host.
We do need new hosts. So, all right. Well, thank you guys once again. So we are here for one reason and one reason only, to introduce the next guest. So let's go down the line. So we have Pauline here with us. Say hello.
Hi.
If you
Yeah,
have
I
any
know.
social media, you can plug
I
yourself
have-
if you want.
I have a Facebook, and LinkedIn. That's it.
Hooray!
No need to reveal your private
Yes.
information.
Please follow all of us on LinkedIn.
Let's
Follow
follow
us
all of us on LinkedIn and endorse. All right. So next on the line is Bryson. Hi, Bryson. If you're here with us.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right, my camera's
Wait,
on.
wait. That doesn't sound like Bryson.
It is Bryson. Don't you
He
know?
sounds different.
Well, we all grew up. Tyler. High school was years ago.
That and my recorded voice is kind of weird.
Oh, that means you must have a wonderful singing voice.
Wait, why is your camera not working, Bryson? We should be able to see you. Come on.
Yeah,
get with the
I don't-
program.
I don't know. I'm trying to get it working, but it's not detecting it.
That's okay. You just send us a picture, and we'll just wipe you in and say, oh, there's Bryson.
You know what? There's maybe 5 of us working in IT, so why don't you just submit a ticket and then we'll try to solve it for you.
No! Off hours right now.
And then I'll escalate it to Luke.
No! Don't! Let it stay
Trouble
in tier
ticket.
1.
Trouble ticket.
I mean, have you tried choosing the right camera under the settings option?
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
Have you tried restarting your
Tried
computer?
pressing allow.
How about doing a power drain?
Oh. I let my girlfriend in.
Oh wow.
Awesome.
Oh.
She's now a guest. I don't know.
Oh boy.
You can
Hello.
mute her if you
Bryson,
want.
continue
It's a
introducing
party.
yourself.
Okay, well, yes, Bryson, please tell us if you have any social medias that you want to
You
plug.
can find me on Facebook and LinkedIn, and then for our entire group here, we have a Twitter set up.
Ooh.
And somebody turn off that fire alarm.
Sorry.
Or
Hair.
put it back. All right, and last but not least, Anthony, say hello.
Hey everyone,
We
how
love
you
that.
guys doing?
Soft focus.
Computer science, Hilo represent. Team No Sleep, all that jazz. LinkedIn.
I love it.
That's my
Sweet.
face. And Facebook. So if you see those pictures, that's me.
Nice.
Okay, let's
How
do
about we
it
go
right
back
now.
to Bryson for a sec? He just turned on his
There
camera.
he is.
Oh, there he is.
I had to leave the call and come back again.
Ah, that is okay.
And
That is
consider
okay.
that ticket solved.
Ticket solved. Okay,
One last ticket in our
I'll take
help
the credit
desk
for
queue.
it. I'll do it right now. Like I did it. No. Joking. Like, all right, so yeah, cheers everybody. So Tyler, why are we talking to these wonderful people here?
Well, apparently, Reuben and his team had this competition thing going on, and they asked everybody to get votes, which is normally what you would do is you would spam your friends list and ask, "Hey, can you vote for us? We want to win." So it's exactly what happened. However, I don't think, from what I'm hearing, they were able to get enough votes, unfortunately.
Well, that's just too bad. Well, we're here to turn that opinion around publicly and see what their wonderful project can actually do for us here, not just in Hawaii, but for the world as a whole. So yes,
Yes.
we are now interviewing the teams of Team No Sleep for the Microsoft San Francisco Imagine Cup. Woohoo!
Yeah, and this is exclusively on explodingpodcast.com. Over on
Right.
youtube.com/. Are we on Exploding Can or Hashar Bland?
To be honest, I have no clue.
on,
We're on
We
Hajar
are on
Plan.
the internet.
We're
It's on the internet. There you go.
Internet.
www.internet.com. Okay.
.org.
Right.
Internet's
.org.
an organization. No, .net.
.org.
Enter.net.
Inter.net.
So yes. All right. So we're here interviewing our friends and also our probably hopefully new friends and possibly new members of our VTEX podcast, so that I can not have to do it anymore in case he can take it over before he leaves, if he ever leaves.
Casey,
All
where
right.
is Casey at this moment?
I
Actually,
have no clue where Casey is right now.
maybe someone can tell us.
Okay, so for a person to find Casey, just let us know.
Probably in his room. He's always in his room. I can find where. I can ask him right now.
Well, why don't we just call him? We're like, say, call Casey. No, that's not gonna work. It's Siri. Okay, so why don't we get started with our interview session? So we have a very interesting name here, Team No Sleep. Is it because you guys got no sleep working on this project?
Pretty much.
No.
Colin, do you want to tell the story, or Bryson?
I think you can handle it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Go, team leader.
Team leader. Is he team leader?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, Pauline is actually our Scrum Master.
Scrum Master.
Oh,
come
Scrum
on.
Master.
Wow.
Perfect. Let's have our Scrum Master tell us a little bit more.
Started. Was it junior, sophomore year? Where there's this one class we just did not sleep for the longest time. We only had like 1 or 2 hours of sleep for each class.
Which
And
class
that's
was this, Pauline?
Data structures, okay?
There you go.
Yes, 321, where we were procrastinated and didn't sleep because we procrastinated.
Hmm.
So we turned it on to midnight. So
Yeah, not very little.
Actually, the due date for those projects was actually 2 a.m. in the morning.
Oh yes.
That is, wow.
And I think, my friend Anthony here, we were also both in AI. Remember that, Anthony?
AI.
Did you get much sleep from that? I know I lost a lot of sleep from AI.
I lost a lot of sleep. Also, lost a lot of GPA.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's
no, I'm just
something
kidding.
you don't
Just
want
kidding.
to see. So are you guys attending the University of Hawaii at Hilo? I guess that's what you're doing.
Indeed, we are.
It's where I'm at right now.
Yes, there you go. So
What a dedicated leader.
Anthony's giving you a very miniature tour of the entire campus.
Here is the entire campus.
Wow!
And
Amazing!
That looks very exciting.
See, there's a. Just look
well,
at
at
that.
least it's the entire campus for computer science students.
Just take a look at that student to faculty ratio in there. It's just amazing.
Look, Tyler, That's where Kendall and Casey lives. Where are they?
Nice.
Nah. All right, so we're here with Team No Sleep, and so they competed once again, at the Microsoft Imagine Cup. Can you guys, someone, tell us what exactly is the Imagine Cup?
Master.
It's a student innovation contest run by Microsoft to find new technologies for ideas to solve world problems, basically.
So kind of to build on what Pauline is saying, the idea is that they want us to use like Microsoft technologies to basically create either programs or something to kind of basically solve problems and stuff in the world. So and it kind of has like kind of a startup kind of flavor to it. So it's not just the program that you're selling; it's also the program and also the business plan included, and how you kind of bring that to market. So it's kind of that entire thing, from conception of the initial idea all the way up to taking your product and your business model and kind of getting it out to the market.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's like a pitch competition, so it's also kind of like Shark Tank in a way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shark Tank. Oh, interesting. I've seen that show before. So let's see. Shark Tank. So, who represented at this Imagine Cup? What other schools are there?
MIT.
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 Yay.
MIT.
MIT girls.
Hey, MIT girls.
So,
Casey is joining?
RIT. Yeah, there was a lot of teams.
Berkeley.
UCLA.
US.
Majority of the teams were from
USC.
Utah.
A lot of schools from Utah, right?
Utah.
Yeah, Utah.
any
Like-
foreign teams?
Foreign teams? Oh no, this was just the USA competition.
Yes.
My goodness.
USA.
I'm getting
Yeah,
dizzy
it-
with all of these camera switches here.
Close your eyes.
Is that
If
Casey?
we did win this
It is
Imagine
Casey.
Cup, we would be going against the worlds, though.
Going against the world. Wow.
Man,
what
we're
a
almost at
good
max
show.
capacity in this room.
We are almost at max capacity. You guys gotta get out! I need more space. Well, then you're not in here, so.
Hey, Casey Paring, this is not VTEX, but we welcome you to this show anyway.
Yeah, we're recording VTEX tomorrow. But he muted himself. Unmute. There's
Oh, no,
Casey.
there he is.
Oh,
Why,
there he
hello,
is.
Casey.
We've
He's
been
lagging
waiting.
so bad.
We've been waiting.
We've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan.
Hello, Casey.
Hello, Casey.
Funny story, when I saw Casey in Oahu, I jumped on him. And I
He
hugged him.
jumped on him? He jumped on him.
Did
Yes.
something want to tell me, Casey? Again?
Wait, what?
It's like the sixth boyfriend already, damn it.
Oh, sorry. I was just so happy to see him that night. Because it was been a while.
You know, he didn't tell me that. Huh. It's funny. I
Oh,
can
but
already imagine
Reuben
it.
knew.
Like, Casey! Like,
Reuben
oh,
knew the
okay.
story.
Right. Hey, wasn't the last time we interviewed Reuben about that thing they went on Oahu?
Yes, it was.
Oh, interesting. Wow, Reuben, looks like we only want to talk to you when you do something awesome.
Wait. What's happening?
Wow, he's always doing something awesome. Don't say that.
Perfect. Then you should always be on this podcast.
Hey, next week's guest is Reuben again.
Nice. Put it in the script. Tyler.
I'm here. I'm here
Okay.
every week, folks. No.
I'm here.
Unless you want me to be here every week. No.
Don't get me idea. Give me
No,
ideas.
no.
All right. Well, looks like we have a full house here. So, Casey, do you have anything to say?
Please introduce yourself as if we were on VTEX.
Can you hear me?
Sort
Yes,
of.
we can hear you. I'll make you louder. There you go.
Testing. Oh no, I'm just here to observe.
Here to observe. Well, here then I'll give the plug then, as I would on VTEX. Say hello, everybody, and thank you very much for listening to the VTEX podcast. I am your host, Luke. Join with me, I had Supreme Reader Kendall. Wait, he's not here. And also the future President of the United States, Casey. And then we all have like thunderous applause. And then that's the way to do it for Casey. So yeah. And look, they're all clapping. Hey, hooray! Okay, so we'll stop presenting cases, though. You don't have to see that eyebrow anymore. All right, so the eyebrow furrows. Great. So now we have an idea as to what the Magic Cup is, but we have no idea what your project is about. Care to tell us?
So I
Hey,
have a
Anthony.
question.
Screwmaster.
I
No,
actually have a question.
Anthony.
Here, wait. Luke, I have a question for you. Do you have 5 minutes?
Do
Good.
I have 5 minutes?
Yes, you have 5 minutes.
Are you gonna tell
No,
a joke?
no, you have 90
Uh,
seconds and Anthony's
let's see.
saying
Let's see.
90 seconds.
Screen share, and let's
Oh
see.
no! Don't
No.
do this.
No,
Not.
don't.
Oh,
What is this?
So
this
for
is a
the
presentation.
University of Hawaii Hilo.
Oh.
so for our competition, me and Bryson kind of worked on doing the demo to the judges, and Pauline and Anthony was in charge of doing kind of the presentation pitch. So if you two want to take it away,
You
we
can
have
do
the
it. You know what?
slides.
You can do it for us, Reuben, since you captured it.
I don't know. I don't
You
know
guys want
the.
to just do what we did in our video? I mean, that works out. Everybody talks.
Everyone's on chat right now.
This is the exploding podcast. Please, they're kind.
Please
please.
You want to start us off?
Please refrain from chatting.
Actually, okay. Anyway, go on, Ruben. Sorry.
Oh no! Don't start this again.
Wait, no. This is. Well, I mean, me and Bryson can do the demo portion later, but I don't know.
Well,
I
you know
think
what?
Pauline's got the best description of the program right now.
Yeah.
And then Anthony has the best description of our market plan.
Mm-hmm. Which is all covered in these beautiful slides. So.
Well, we are currently presenting those beautiful slides
So you
to
can
the world.
just
So why don't you show it?
go on to the next slide if you need to.
Yes, just do your thing.
Okay, Pauline.
This is a picture of a Kako Falls State Park on the Big Island of Hawaii.
I've never seen that.
On this picture, you see very tropical plants. Of these plants, how many do you think are actually native to Hawaii? To illustrate this, we colored all the foreign species purple. So as you can see, the vast majority of plants in this
That's
area are
crazy.
non-native. So invasiveness is an issue in Hawaii. And in the United States, there's over $100 billion worth of environmental damage because of environmental. And in Hawaii, like 100 million, due to like, especially the, I forgot. I blocked out my pitch, okay?
I mean, you only
Okay,
did
so
it last
basically-
week.
Okay, basically
yes,
the
please.
slide is saying that invasive species are an issue, and it causes ridiculous amounts of damages in like money. So in money, great wording. Anyway,
That
over
was for
$100
the
billion.
environmental damages.
Yeah, exactly.
Albesia, that's what it was. Albesia.
Albesia.
You all know Albesia, right?
The evil tree.
Y'all
Yes.
know that Albesia.
Yeah, so the Albesia caused millions of dollars worth of damage because it was placed here for reforestation purposes, and no one knew ahead of time the problems it would cause. So our program and our idea was to prevent this for future types using REST.
Using rest.
Using REST.
Oh,
What's rest?
REST is Restoring Ecosystem Services Tool.
What an interesting acronym, especially since you're Team No Sleep.
Exactly.
That was an accident. It was
It's
not
totally coincidence.
That was it was
Team
100%.
No
We didn't even come up with the name.
Rest.
We didn't come up with the name for the program. It
Our
just
client did. Yeah.
happened.
It just happened.
It just happened.
Use this as our demo. Like, just explain it.
Yes,
Reuben.
it's gonna.
Oh,
Oh,
Tyler, mute yourself if you're gonna yawn
Alright,
at Team
so-
No Sleep.
Sorry, that was
what we
that was
see
How are you
here.
yawning?
So what we see here is the first thing you're gonna see when you open up REST, and as you can see in the top left corner, we have a list of restoration goals there, and
you want to bring up the actual program? I can do that.
I have the actual program open right now.
I mean, but for the
No,
screen
stay
share.
on the slides. We'll
Okay,
just
okay.
screen share with Bryson then we just switch back and
Was
forth.
this made in
Okay.
Visual Basic?
Yes, it was.
That's
No,
awesome.
it was made with Apple Swift.
Whoa. Visual Studio.
Studios.
Oh, Visual Studio.
Not
Okay,
Visual
Windows
sorry.
Forms. Thank you very much.
Sorry,
It's Windows
sorry.
Forms. It's Windows Forms though. Don't worry.
Tyler,
We're,
they're
all,
computer
we're OG
science
here.
majors.
We're OG here.
Sorry.
All right,
Okay.
give me 1 second. I think I'm screen sharing now.
Perfect. We can see it now on the screen.
Okay, so it's opening up because it's got a lot of data to load up.
Data.
Visual Studio. Windows Forms. Okay. Sorry.
We're redoing everything.
All right, do you guys still see it?
Yep, we can still see it. Oh, we see you now. Hello.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah, I should have fixed it.
There we go. Yeah, there. I see it.
There we
It's better.
go.
Okay, so basically what REST does is it checks the compatibility of plants in an environment. And depending on what you're trying to do with this environment, you can tailor the ecosystem to, say, be more fire tolerant, drought tolerant, or store more carbon. Now, we're going to disregard this because of we're not going to be using any of these traits, these restoration goals. But basically, we can break down what a plant is best at by looking at its measurable traits. For instance, like drought tolerance, you will basically have a higher bark mass and a bark thickness, meaning it would hold more water. Using our program, we could, let me just go ahead and load up some data here just so we can show you.
Is it
Wherever I
not
put
in
it.
the stuff for rest folder?
Oh, I got a lot of stuff for REST in there.
I wonder why.
So, see here we have our list of species in this environment, and we can select a few traits, and we can generate a principal component analysis. Now, using this kind of graph, you can see which species are similar or different. Each point on this graph represents one of the species that we have entered.
And the idea is like this is kind of like a blueprint or a mapping of the species in the ecosystem. So the idea is that if two species on this graph are close to one another on the graph, then they're basically similar to one another in that regard. So yeah, so like for example, 23 and 14 over there, since they're close to each other in the plot, that means that those species are functionally similar with respect to the traits that were selected.
Okay. So what does that mean for invasive species? Does that mean that one could attack another?
Yeah. So take a look at like species number 19, kind of in the bottom left corner over there, Bryson circling. Notice that this species is kind of far away from the other points on the graph, and that means that species 19 is very different from the other species. And this is actually an indicator that species number 19 could be possibly invasive, because notice there's no competitors. There's no competitors around species 19, so it can kind of jump into the ecosystem and fill that niche, right, and kind of flourish from there, because there's kind of nothing for it to compete against.
So it had to be a sandwich to do that, right?
What do you mean
Sadly,
by
Reuben
I think
sandwich?
that
That's
plan
what-
is just in name a sandwich.
Oh.
At least someone got my joke.
Mm-hmm.
And then
of
we have a
course-
whole bunch of information and yada 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 science stuff.
Yeah. So if you want to know,
Science!
so if the graph itself is not informative enough for you, you can get even more information by looking at kind of like those numerical values associated with analysis. I don't think we really have enough time to kind of explain the mathematical details
That's
regarding what those numbers.
Yeah.
Regarding what those numbers actually mean.
No, Reuben, we don't want to talk about those numbers.
Okay.
Skip!
And in the bottom we have basically it's like a dynamic interpretation of the data. So based off of the the values and the species and the traits that you selected, it'll create like a dynamic interpretation of how to kind of interpret what these points in the graph mean and what the numbers in the in that table over there also mean. So And we also have a user guide that we're writing up. So of course, it's kind of impossible to put all the information like within the program itself. So we do have a user guide if the user wants more information to kind of read up on how the analysis works and stuff like that.
So I
Okay.
have a question.
Yeah.
How come the file and the help wasn't underlined properly with the F and the H for me to hit the hotkey F and the hotkey H to bring up the menu? Yes, I know, Luke. I have to ask these technical questions because Reuben would do the same to me.
Yeah, I have to blame Reuben on that.
Computer programming was back in 2010, Tyler.
Yes, I know that.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
that's 6
So-
years ago.
So we did a cost-benefit analysis of that feature, and we decided that
No, I want keyboard shortcuts. You don't see me going to file copy, do you? I don't know. I press controls.
We actually do have
It's edit
file
copy. Edit
shortcuts.
copy.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it an edit copy now?
No, we don't have an edit, but inside of our file, we just have a few things that access tools specific to the program.
Got it. Makes sense now.
Sadly,
Okay,
there's
so
no
now-
control copy, nothing like that. You don't have to use that in our program.
So inefficient. Nah, I'm joking. Okay, so let's see. So
Wait,
here's a
but
big
if
question.
They wanted
Here,
to copy like the selection of the text, and they wanted to put it into like their analysis report or whatever. You guys did the thing. How are they? Is it not meant to take text out of that program, or what is it?
The program allows you to export your data into another file.
Oh, okay.
So the general purpose of the program is to basically gain kind of insights and understandings in regard to how the plants react or relate to one another and as a whole in the ecosystem. So you use the visual representation of those plants to kind of gain like those insights that you need to
Okay.
design and develop your ecosystem.
anything your teammates want to add to this interesting thing that we're talking about?
Yeah, I'll add some stuff.
Sure.
So, the slide that Reuben has up shows our current clients for the program, and so it's currently being used by the USDA Forest Service as well as the biology department of the University of Hawaii at Hilo. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, you can go to the next slide. This one. So, this is our target market when we were considering all the different people that could possibly be using our program. And so it can be pretty much broken down into large land managers as well as government agencies. For instance, like possibly maybe the EPA might want to use our program, or maybe the national park might want to use it, as well as maybe farmers, ranchers, plant nurseries, or whatnot. That's a potential market for this program. And thank you. So we've also held workshops. Well, we've held a workshop with the Department of Forestry, and we've gotten a lot of feedback during said workshop. We've got, you can see we got people from the Division of Forestry, Mauna Kea Watershed Alliance, Kilauea Military Camp, Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. So we've had representatives from all these. I mean, there's way more than just that, but we've had representatives from all of these organizations come and basically check out our program, and we've a lot of good feedback, a lot of great feedback, a lot of positive stuff we've been hearing. So it's been pretty cool. Next slide.
Oh, yep.
So this is our theoretical kind of model for income. We plan on doing some sort of business model relating to just creating revenue based on services rather than actually selling the program itself, though we would do things like creating a custom version of the program. Most of the money we'd be making would be through consulting, as well as some of these other things. Like, for instance, we would create, let's say an organization wants to have a custom version of the program made for them, so we would do that, and then we would also provide training for that organization. And then we would also create ecological portfolios, which are sort of like an appraisal of the land where you show like, oh, this is the plants that are on your property. Okay, these are the associated traits that belong with said plants. And then on the right is also the theoretical prices we'd be putting for those services. Next slide. And so this is the part where I say some sort of conclusion, but I don't remember it already. So
We're
that's
also
the
playing
logo.
from
Look how
Black.
awesome that
Ooh.
logo is. Shout out
And
to
I was like,
Darcy.
I have a perfect conclusion. That is a rock.
Yeah.
With something
I think-
growing out of it.
I think we're all suffering slightly from
Here's how I thought of the
PTSD.
logo. Like in my head, how I see it is like each rock, like the rock thing, is kind of like the dot on the graph. Like think of it like that's the point.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Like because that's when I was talking to the artist guy. He's like, yeah, that's kind of how I saw it from the screenshots. I'm like, dude, legit. And then next slide.
Look, we actually have contact info. I forgot.
Yep, there's all our contact info. We got a website, we got a Twitter, and an email.
Contact info.
I like how professional that URL is.
Yes.
Just putting this up there. Contact
We
info.
actually had to make that on the fly. I think we spent maybe about 30 minutes working on the website.
Yeah, cause we did have to like for the application for the Magic Hub, it's like, oh, we have like 1 day or a few days to make a website. It's like, oh, okay. So we just like kind of threw something up together very
Yeah,
last
that's
minute.
fine.
So, we have just in case slides, but you don't get to see that.
Yeah, those
Honestly,
are no, don't. Those are secret.
We
Well,
don't
there's-
see
Okay,
that.
that's it.
Dun dun dun.
no one gets sneak peek. No secret act. No nothing.
No sneak peeks.
Oh.
We can see that.
Why don't you
though.
show us your website?
Look how
Oh.
disgustingly cluttered that desktop was.
Reuben, I thought you were an organized person.
Not enough ADD in Reuben.
Show us your website, Reuben.
Alright,
See that.
give me a sec. Let's see,
I got it pulled up.
Oh, you got it, Bryson?
Pull it
Yeah,
up, man.
Give me 1 second.
1
Uh,
second's over.
There you go. That's it. Oh, Reubenception.
Can you guys see it here?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Yep, so this is our website. You can watch our not so great video.
You know what was super clever about that website? The video background color is the same as the background. So I thought it was part of the website when I first looked at it. Like, whoa! Magic!
Do you believe in magic?
In a young girl's heart.
And
There
now
you
it's time
go.
to be Reuben.
Hey.
No. I was gonna start singing too, but Tyler usually does that in his K-pop reaction, K-pop catch-up.
Catch up shows podcast. Yep.
All right. So I guess that's interesting, especially
Lots
for the fact that
of
we have
Information.
a lot of information to take in. And how is it applicable here specifically? Why is there a need for this program?
Pauline, you want to take
Scrum
a
Master.
swing at that one?
Presenting to everyone.
Scrum
The whole world is listening.
Or how about we just put it this way, where we all know of the albizia tree. It's the world's fastest growing tree, brought into Hawaii for reforestation. If our program was around at the time, they would have seen albizia to be extremely invasive. Like if we showed you that chart again, you'd see that the albizia tree was like on the opposite side of the graph, and of course, as history shows, it has taken up hundreds of acres, and now we can't get rid of it. But if our program was here, there would be no albizia tree, and Anthony would not have been trapped in his house for about a week.
How do you feel about that, Anthony? Knowing that if only somehow you guys could go back into the past with a computer and say, "Look, computer, rest."
Seriously? I mean, that would be so cool. I don't know if you guys were around for the hurricane, but it was nuts.
Oh, who we were. Not this guy, not Tyler. Tyler was spared.
Nope.
What a guy. Shame.
Another thing that you
Shame.
can like use our program for is that you can also use it to find similar species, and say you have a species in your ecosystem that's kind of like dying off, but it's like a really important kind of keystone species in that environment.
Oh
then you
yeah.
can find like the ohia, and then say we're able to find a species that's similar to it, functionally. So that way, if we were to replace it, then it would maintain the same ecosystem function, and that way, the ecosystem would kind of
Stabilize.
stabilize, and it wouldn't change too much in terms of how it uh, changes. Yeah.
Hey, Reuben, I just noticed your clock. It's funky.
It's backwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a backwards clock, but the thing is, I think with like my camera, it's backwards, so it looks forwards, but the letters themselves are backwards.
That's hilarious. I was like looking at it because I just my attention turned towards there, like the first thing when I see your screen, and then I'm like, something's wrong with that clock.
Something's wrong.
I know. I was waiting for someone to point that out. Yeah.
Okay, that's funny.
It's my favorite clock. It's the favorite clock in this house. So everyone.
It's the only clock.
I mean, there's the oven clock, clock and the microwave clock, but
In today's age, would be considered normal.
Okay. I'm like,
okay.
well, let's break down each person's responsibilities. So, what did whoever wants to go first? What did you?
Starting from the top, or should we
Scrum
start from the
Master.
bottom? Started
Just-
from the bottom, and now we're at Reuben.
Wait, what?
Okay, Reuben, please, explain to all of us. What did
I know-
you do?
I think the Scrum Master should start first, because Scrum Master, right?
Scrum Master.
But you just
What-
went against the song, Reuben. Come on, you got to go with the song.
Scrum Master.
We can't hear her. So unmute. There you go.
Oh, sorry. I just made sure the deadlines were met and stuff.
Now that's the project manager.
She's
Whoa,
also the
she
team
does
leader.
a lot. She does a lot. Don't sell yourself short. I don't want to
But-
even hear that.
But in regards to agile methods when it comes to software engineering, we prefer the term Scrum Master as opposed to project manager.
Why?
Because
Because we are extreme programmers.
that is just the accepted vocabulary for those things. So Scrum Master is like the actual legit vocabulary word to use for that
Oh boy.
software engineering method.
I just
For
googled it.
agile programming methods.
Yes.
Look it up if you're interested.
And Luke just did that. We will provide a link
Maybe I
on
should-
theexplodingpodcast.com.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use Bing because this is a
Bing it. Always
So-
bing it. You'll
so-
get
so-
the
Hey, Cortana.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
she's
so the-
listening.
yeah,
What's
so-
a Scrum Master?
She's actually listening to the Luke.
Oh, interesting.
Do you have a dual monitor setup?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking into space.
I also
So,
have
hey,
a
next.
dual monitor setup. That's why I'm just like, la-di-da-di-da, where am I looking?
Well, since you're talking, why don't Anthony, you tell us what you did for the team?
I didn't do much, I just kind of made jokes and stuff.
That is not a team player.
Oh,
No,
Oh, that's
I was working on the database mostly. I was doing a lot of the documentation. We all did a lot of the documentation, but yeah, mostly the database.
Database is very important.
Database and, putting in
Super.
my opinions every once in a while.
just shoving it in there. Okay, Bryson.
I was, I guess the lead programmer. I did most of the coding, but more of the complex coding was handled by Reuben, mainly the mathematical algorithms.
Reuben was always the best when it came to doing the mathematical part of the programming.
Yeah, because no one wanted to do it.
No one wants to do it.
That's
Exactly.
true.
No
That
one
is
wants to do it.
absolutely true. No one else wanted to do it.
He spent most of his free time back in high school doing just mathematical programming, and there was
For
a website for fun. Yes, and Project Ruler, like I think helped a lot with that.
Euler.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're
He's
talking about
still
Euler.
doing that.
Yeah. So I think like my first program that I ever wrote was the kind of the cliche Hello World, and then my second one was like the factorial program.
Yeah,
Factorials.
yeah.
So there you go.
But I do remember like Reuben showing me these programs that he would make in PHP, and then they're always mathematical, and I'm like, Reuben, what are you doing?
Well, what else is like when you start off, it's mostly just text reading. Like, well, I guess do stuff with numbers and spit them out.
Yeah. Well, in the
That's
long
pretty
run, it helped him.
Hmm. Oh, sure.
Okay.
Is this the part where I talk about what I actually did?
Yes.
No, you
Now
don't.
your
He
turn.
didn't. He was in charge of writing a very complicated Hello World section of the code. He just kind of slapped it in there, and then
I
yeah.
think I prefer the term, the title, like official team cheerleader. I think kind of just cheering the team on the entire time.
Oh, perfect. Why don't you show us your
Huh?
routine?
It's internal only. I'm sorry. It's
No.
not.
Give me an A.
Hey.
Give me a B.
B.
Give me a
Okay.
P.
C. Okay.
No, not a C, a P.
A P. Oh, a P.
Pauline.
P.
And then no R's. No R's.
So
No,
Ruben's,
stop it,
Ruben's Ruben's title, according to our group Facebook Messenger, is Lord of Science of Numbers and Their Operations.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
we have both internal and external titles. So our internal titles that we use. So let's see here.
Oh, no.
Bryson already explained my title. Anthony is database overlord of the universe. Bryson
I'm
is
just waiting for like a StarCraft or Warcraft or some kind of reference.
Bryson is lord of all C#, with C being spelled as the word see, as in looking.
SEE.
E, yes.
Ah.
And then Pauline is Scrum
Not
Master.
enough Pauline,s.
And Pauline is Scrum Master, Lord of the Universe.
Not enough pylons.
Not enough pylons.
Not enough Paulines.
Oh.
There you go. There's a reference.
Require additional
Thank you.
Paulines.
You require additional Paulines.
You require additional Paulines. How do you feel about that, Casey? More Paulines in your life.
Oh, gross. Okay.
I think he's shaking his head. Or is delayed. We don't know.
Yeah. So my main role, I think one of the titles, I was mathematics coordinator. You can kind of think of it like that. And also, I was one of the co-programmers for the program. So Bryson did most of the kind of GUI programming for the most part, kind of setting up the interface. And I kind of did most of the stuff involving dealing with the statistics framework that we were using and connecting that with the GUI, and basically making sure that all the math worked out for our program.
So it's
Right.
Bryson's fault for not including those shortcuts that I mentioned earlier.
Yep.
It is.
Don't blame me.
Oh, wait. He's trying to defend himself. What you said, Bryson? We couldn't hear you.
There are shortcuts, just not the ones you're looking for.
But it's very common for every program to
Tyler,
have the Alt
These
F
are
and
not
the Alt
shortcuts
H.
you're looking
I-
for.
I'm sorry, but your shortcuts are in another castle.
Oh.
Thank you for that reference.
That's her. Bye, pink furry hat. Okay, so. Alright, so looking at your official titles here on the website penguin.net/capital R, capital E, capital S, capital T, you're the mathematician. That's a hard word to say. So can I just call you the math magician?
Sure.
Or
I don't
can
know.
I call? Wait, I think I had another unique name for you too, but I kind of forgot it because you were rambling.
Penguino.
No, I think it was something much more fun. Oh, PEMDAS Penguin.
PEMDAS Penguin. Reuben was
PEMDAS
always strict
Penguin.
about PEMDAS.
Yeah.
PEMDAS.
So, what are your guys' thoughts of removing Algebra 1 from schools?
Horrible. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking with that. It's like, what would you have?
They're not thinking. Yeah. Well.
They're not thinking exactly. Did they?
Oh wait, did I
are there
just say that
people
out loud
suggesting-
on a podcast? Oh wait, the views of these splitting podcasts are not necessarily. No.
Sure.
Right. So we have Anthony as the database architect, Bryson as the lead programmer, and the Scrum Master is Pauline. And then according to Bing, it says the Scrum Master is a coach or what is a Scrum Master, as a lot of things, or how to screw up your Scrum is a lot of different information. But let's look at the salary. I hope do you guys get paid to do this?
No.
Not at the moment, but our clients at the Department of Forestry are currently trying to get a grant to hire us after we graduate.
Ooh.
Yeah. So currently this is also a project for our software engineering course. So that's that. But once we graduate, we don't work for free. So.
Wow. You guys sound
No,
like
we don't.
you guys are working on something very exciting.
Yeah.
While you guys are working on that, I'm working on telehealth.
What's that?
It's
Is it useful?
Huh?
Is it useful?
Well, it enables in our hospitals over at Hawaii Pacific Health, it will allow neurologists to connect with a patient having stroke symptoms
And
be
experience it
able.
too?
Well, no, but I mean, it will allow the neurologist to give what's called TPA at a faster rate. Because if a neurologist is not available on site in the hospital, then the neurologist would have to come all the way from home or wherever they are in order to administer the drug needed to diagnose the stroke symptom.
You need robots, Tyler.
Robots, no.
Robots.
But
Robots.
the telestroke system isn't just one part of telehealth. Telehealth will also will be applied to many other applications, which our next one being tele-ICU.
Wow, thank you very much for that lowdown, Tyler. So now let's go back to their experience in San Francisco. So how was it, guys?
How was it, Anthony?
Amazing.
Yeah, see, Anthony's smile. That kind of just encompasses our experience here in San Francisco.
That's $1 million smile you got there.
It was so fun.
We noticed you guys got to play with a lot of Microsoft toys.
Oh, yes,
definitely.
we did.
Virtual reality.
Virtual reality.
Yeah, so we actually got a chance to basically demo the Microsoft HoloLens. So that was actually a pretty cool experience. Although Bryson did kind of sleep in a little bit that day, so
Why
we're sorry,
not?
Bryson. There's Anthony.
What you doing? What you doing? I can see it. Oh,
Yep,
there it
you
is.
go.
Yeah, that's great.
All stoked.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Looks amazing.
Yep. So, now what else? What else? What was your experience there?
Free alcohol.
Free
Uh-huh.
alcohol. Shout out to Microsoft. Thank
Yes,
you.
Microsoft does provide.
They provide. That was it though. There was nothing else. It was just alcohol and like presenting a program. Totally nothing else.
And getting up at like 4 a.m. Hawaii time.
Ugh. So
Yeah,
that
we
must have been like what, 7 a.m. PST?
Yep, 7 a.m.
Yep. See, I can do maths.
I don't know. Yeah, like,
I have
we had to,
trouble
like,
counting to 3, so I mean, shout out to you. 1,
Yeah!
2, 16.
I don't have enough fingers for 3.
Yeah, see, exactly. Ruben knows what's up.
Yeah.
That was
I-
the expression.
I mean, like, once you kind of go into higher level maths, you just forget the numbers. Who needs them?
He said them in his sleep.
You kind of only need like 1 and 2, and that's it.
I was actually gonna get a tattoo of the number line on my arm.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna, but it was only gonna go up to like 6.
Okay.
Anything after
Is it,
6.
let me 1 second. 1. Oh.
I mean, it would extend infinitely in both directions otherwise, right?
I wasn't surprised Reuben didn't tattoo pie on his chest yet.
Are you sure you didn't?
Proof right now.
No, please
Joke.
don't. Not
Please
on
don't.
this.
We don't want to scar the viewers.
No.
The one viewer that we have, and also the future viewers in the future.
Actually, I don't know. Like pi is not that cool of a number. I think E is a cooler number.
Oh, E is a cooler
E,
number.
Yeah. E
Oh,
is
so,
the
no,
most
right.
cool.
Don't tell us how. We can say that for another podcast. A smart podcast. All right. So you guys are in for San Francisco. What did you guys do? The first thing that you did was what?
Share a bed at a hotel.
Share. All 4 of us were on one bed.
Fantastic. You would have thought Microsoft provided alcohol and rooming accommodation.
That is not true. That was a lie.
Liar!
I lied.
You lied to me.
It was saw a hobo like attack a bus.
Saw a hobo attack a bus. Well,
Oh
welcome
yeah,
to America.
they're just kind of making that's how you make a bus go away, right? You just do this.
Yeah.
So if we all do it, a bus somewhere goes.
Well, you do this when the bus is charging at you, and then it just
By charging, he means turning left.
yes.
It's like bus is turning.
Wow.
Yes, let me go up to it.
Okay, so now the first day of the competition, what was it like?
So kind of the first day, like the first real day, was kind of more so kind of just orientation and stuff, and we all kind of had like a little social event with bowling and stuff. So it was kind of nice and relaxing. We got to meet up with other teams and stuff.
It's not like we have
Calm
bowling
before the
here anymore.
storm.
So
The
would
combo
you guys
system.
prefer Microsoft headquarters or Google headquarters?
We didn't visit the headquarters.
I haven't been to either.
Ditto.
I saw the Amazon headquarters.
Oh, okay.
That was cool.
Cool.
Does it look like fun? Like, do
Um,
they have like fun
Yeah,
activities?
That's a completely different trip. But
Microsoft-
yeah, that was fun.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Microsoft kind of just stuck us in a hotel that was near one of their offices, their many offices, and told us to be there by 7:30 a.m.
Mhm.
Well, that's not really exciting then, except for the fact that you guys got to wear HoloLenses.
There was a
And
lot of
Bill-
exciting stuff. There was a
Those
lot
were
of
great.
free stuff.
Ah,
Free.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let's look at
Bill's
it.
horse.
Yeah.
Wow.
nice.
So with the
Like one of
Microsoft Imagine Cup, what they kind of did this year was they aligned it with the Build conference, which is kind of like Microsoft's kind of like development conference thing.
Right, where they said they're gonna kill off Linux Ubuntu. April
Yes.
Fools!
Looks like Bryson wants to show something too.
Oh, Bryson, show it to us.
No, I
Represents
just threw it across the room.
Oh,
Yeah, so kind of what they did was they actually align the Imagine Cup finals with the Build conference. So we actually got to go to the Build conference and kind of demo our projects there, and we also had time to kind of explore the conference itself, in our free time, which is kind of pretty cool because like the cost of actually going to the Build conference is ridiculous. It's like
it's $2,100.
$2,100, and it was
Wow.
sold out. And it was sold out in 5 minutes. So it was kind of nice that we actually
Dang.
got to go.
That's
Also-
awesome.
Microsoft got us these. Yeah.
Whoa, wait.
Wait, the Fitbit,
What
right?
is that?
Oh, it's a Microsoft Band
Oh.
version 1.
Version
Not
1.
the version 2. It's the discontinued one. Thank you,
Of course.
Microsoft.
They had to give it away somehow.
Hey, it works. I like it.
It works.
Does that run? So that runs on the Windows OS, like mobile OS,
Yeah.
Android.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
yeah,
crazy.
you can't go on either.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I have mine on Android.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, nice. I want one.
Yeah, one of the interesting features that Bryson likes to play around with a lot is you can, if someone messages you like, via text message, you can tell them you're in a meeting. So,
Yeah, so can my Apple Watch.
there's
When
a there's a lot of,
responding to a message using the Microsoft Band, they give you an option of 2 replies. I'll call you back later, and I'm in a meeting.
That's it.
So
Those are
it
boring
kind of fell back in that area.
yeah. So supposedly ever since kind of the the end of the competition, supposedly Bryson's just been in a lot of meetings lately. So, good for him.
It's funny. So you're like, oh, it's Reuben. I'm in a meeting. Boop. Oh, it's Mom. Oh, I'm in a meeting. It's like,
4:00 in the morning. I'm in the meeting.
like I'm in a
So
meeting with Twitter.
you guys would prefer the Microsoft Band over a Fitbit?
We haven't used it.
I have both.
Kind of both. Fitbit is more like if you want to measure like your health and fitness, right?
I mean, the
Well-
new Fitbits are definitely way. I don't want to say better. Because Microsoft. Thank you, Microsoft.
Love you.
They're pretty good.
Don't forget, Tyler, they went to the Microsoft Imagine Cup.
Yes, I know that.
It
I'm
was
just
not the
trying to.
Fitbit Imagine Cup.
No,
Though that would
I got that. I got that. But I'm just trying to
We're
gauge because
using
I've been
Google
trying. I've been
Hangout.
tempted to like get a watch. That's why, and I'm not sure exactly what kind of watch.
Oh, I can tell you which one to buy. Buy the one that gives you the correct time.
I think like
Okay.
one of the most exciting parts
This
for
has
the competition was basically using Microsoft technologies whenever we could, such as Bing and Microsoft Outlook. We all love that.
I love
And
Outlook.
Surface
And I love
Pro.
Skype. Skype for Business is the
Skype.
best.
Skype.
Totally
Actually,
love
kind of Skype for business.
I have
yeah.
Skype for Business.
I love it. I totally use it all the time.
Then the entire Microsoft Office suite. Word, PowerPoint, Excel, Publisher, Access, the whole 9 yards.
Oh yeah.
What is this? A plug for Microsoft on Google Hangouts?
We're marketing Microsoft products on Google platform.
Ooh. Don't forget, Google is competing with Apple. Microsoft doesn't care anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, Microsoft's they're too big. What are you talking about? They don't care about. No, actually.
And
Yep.
whenever we needed a personal digital assistant, we just asked Cortana some questions. So there you go.
There
I
you
don't
go.
use Cortana.
Wow, you should.
Cortana's at least we tell Microsoft that Cortana's our best friend. So here.
I personally like to conversate with Taybot. Taybot's my favorite.
No.
So and
Were you the one who trained her to say those bad things?
No, I wasn't.
It must have been Reuben.
Wish
then.
I was. That would have been
No.
so amazing. I would have added that to my resume.
it was
Talking AI, to swear.
Cortana.
Cortana. Right.
It was
The evil
Cortana.
Halo AI. Not joking. Alright, so we would take over San Francisco, home of Cisco. Yay, we love Cisco, right, Casey? Don't you love
Casey
he's
left.
gone already. He's gone!
Wow.
Lied to me. Okay, so San
They
Francisco,
can do extra
home
work
of
tomorrow.
Starfleet.
I love Cisco because the Cisco VoIP phones are pretty much like
They're good.
they're really.
Oh, yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. We love Cisco phones.
And my workplace doesn't have any VoIP phones. I'm so sad.
It's a
Hard for
hospital.
me to use. No, I know, but oh well.
Oh,
It
well.
would take
Shout
forever
out
to take.
Cisco.
It would take forever to upgrade our phone.
No, seriously
That's
though,
KT.
their new phones are so legit. I love them.
hmm
They're so much better than what we had before.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Wonderful. Alright, so now you're in San Francisco. You guys presented. Were you guys nervous?
Yes.
Of
Yes.
course.
Yes. Yes.
I'm terrified.
How nervous? How terrified? Show us the feeling.
I almost choked on stage in front of CEOs. Like, what could possibly go wrong, right?
Yeah, totally.
What could possibly go wrong in 5 minutes?
Everything. Everything went wrong.
Go wrong. Everything could. Only some things went wrong, but a lot more could have went wrong. I mean, we could have peed ourselves on stage or something, on
I
stream.
could have cried. I could have ran off crying. I
If
didn't.
you did that,
Pauline looked close to tears at the time.
oh god, yeah.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
did that, I would.
I don't see the name Murphy on any of your profiles.
Follow middle name.
That's
There
funny.
must have been a Murphy there.
Yeah, Murphy was in the audience for sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
He's like, my
Okay,
nose.
look, we have 2 minutes left, I think, on the clock.
2 minutes left on the clock. Oh, well,
The clock
you have
goes.
to listen to that clock.
You should
As
listen
long as
to
we
it
don't,
in the clock.
as long as we don't see the timer, which is what we had to see while we're doing the competition, we're good.
Yeah, Tanner, don't give them PTSD. Don't give them a timeline.
Okay.
Not a
Nah.
timer.
So yeah, so San Francisco, you did your thing. You guys feel confident after presenting? Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I learned a lot. Like there was a lot to get from this entire experience, and it was just like learning about pitching, learning about the different technologies, learning about Microsoft technologies. Azure is like huge, stuff like that. Shout out to Docker, stuff like that.
So yeah,
Yeah.
the big truth revealing thing was the fact that UH Hilo's computer science technology that they like to teach us on is pretty outdated, and
Oh yeah.
it needs to be updated.
You should attend the DOE school.
Oh yeah, DOE schools. Yeah. Shout out to KO High School. I'll be at
Shout
work.
out to Hilo High! Go Vikings!
Woo!
I have never left. I am still there.
Same for me too. I'm on my 8th year of high school.
I don't even want to
Year of
count.
high
8th
school.
year of high school. Yeah.
Let's think of it this way. I went back to intermediate school after high school.
Oh, that's
I
terrible.
worked there for 2 years, and then I got to Hilo High. Yes.
So soon you'll graduate again.
Yep, pretty soon. I mean, I'm teaching my students that I had across the street, so that's something. Yeah, I think they were up for the first robotics competition this past weekend too. So
Nice.
they won, defeated Oahu schools. That's all
they
that matters.
definitely would beat Chaos.
That's okay. We gotta.
There was one.
Whenever you do a state level or a worldwide event, you tend to forget your middling rivalries. You want that island to crush that Oahu. Oh, sorry, Tyler.
Oh yeah, that's true. Crush Oahu.
Ah.
Crush them.
Crush Oahu. Crush them.
Crush
so
H-
wonderful.
Crush HPU, right? No.
Yeah, crush HPU too. They're the
Well,
exception.
HPU is actually kind of not doing so well right now. They're losing their Hawaii Loa campus, so
Oh.
yeah, I don't
Too
know.
bad for them. All right. So, any final thoughts, guys?
San Francisco is amazing, and I can't wait
go
to go there
Microsoft.
again.
Yeah, we love Microsoft.
I love Microsoft. Thank you, Microsoft. You're the best.
Yeah. Let me tweet that real quick. Love Microsoft. Oh wait. It's okay. Very good. So Tyler, why don't we go on to our conclusion then?
All right, let us do that.
All right, so thank you very much, everyone, for listening and also for watching our live, very first Google Hangouts on Air podcast. And thank you very much to Team No Sleep. We are very happy that you represented our island, or our state, probably not our state, but our island. Possibly.
Our state, yes, our state.
Our state. Oh, so you're the only
Oh, yeah.
ones in the.
Only ones. Our state.
Amazing.
Nice.
Yep.
You represented the states really well to show just how much invasive species of plants can hurt in environment, and also during hurricanes. That tree must have been horrible down in the Puna area. So
Watch out for that tree.
okay, George. Yeah, I was part of a crew that helped cut away abesia trees from some people's homes down there in Pahoa side. So I've seen a tree that's basically it was thicker than a car, and it was as tall, like 7 foot, like above. It was at least another 3 feet above me as high, and we hauled that sucker away. So it's like that was tough. A lot of chainsaws, but the things we do for our friends down in Pahoa. So, well, what are you doing, Tyler? You're gonna present to everyone.
No.
Just saying, okay, perfect. So yeah, so wonderful. So the Project Rest coming soon to you, to a theater near you, to a company near you, and hopefully saving the world one tree at a time. So thank you very much. I'd like to thank all our guests. Tyler, you're not a guest, you're a co-host. So thank you, Tyler.
Yes.
Thank you. I'll go down the line. Anthony, Bryson, Pauline, and Reuben. Yeah, Reuben. And
And
also
then we had,
Casey.
Ruben, yeah, that's
Thank
And
you, Casey.
our other guest that was here, but
She
was just
left.
listening in.
Oh yeah, that was
Yep,
my
yep.
girlfriend. She's
Okey-doke.
sleeping.
Furry hat.
Furry hat. All right, so once again, you can check out the Team No Sleeps Project Rest on their website, penguin.net/REST. You can also tweet them at Team No Sleep, capital T, capital N, capital S is their name, or at no_sleep rest. You can find me online at I Watch Star Wars. You can find Tyler somewhere on the internet. He probably told us before. You can
Yes.
find Reuben online someplace. You can find Pauline on Facebook. You can find Bryson on someplace too.
us.
And you can find Anthony at the UH where he lives, and on LinkedIn.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're all on
And
LinkedIn, so check us out.
Lastly, you can find the Exploding Podcast on our official website, explodingpodcast.com, where you can learn more details about today's show and join the discussion by leaving a comment. Visit our links page to find us on your favorite podcast provider.
Woo!
Woo.
So, any final thoughts? Any things you want to just say to our somewhat lovely audience? Oh, I just missed it. Anything? Nothing. We hope to have you
Thank
guys
you
back
for
on our
having us.
podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking your time out on a Tuesday night to talk to us. You're on
Oh
the.
Yeah.
We would love to have you guys on again. Doesn't matter what for. We know. I
Actually, I
guess
think
we're
we're
gonna.
streaming on Hajjailand. I double checked.
Oh, we are. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, you can check out this podcast already on YouTube.com/Hajjailand. If you don't know what that is, we'll probably make a podcast that explains it. But that's
Why
okay.
jokes are related by Luke and Noah.
You know, it's
Okay.
funny. The person Noah's getting married. That's how old that thing is. The friend knows it. That's amazing. Yeah, so thank you very much for listening and watching our very first live podcast, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye. From our studios on Hawaii.
Yes, from
And
all of our studios on the Big Island and on some island called Oahu. We'll catch you guys next time.
thank you guys.
Okay.